Hey, what's up guys? My name's Aaron. I wanted to start making YouTube videos to track my testosterone progress. I was gonna initially start it when I had first started, but I wasn't really in like the greatest position to do that. So I'm 8 months on T this month, I think, or 8.5 months. So yeah, I just wanted to start this and hopefully give people who know me more information about what I go through like on a daily basis. Um, so yeah, um, one of the first things that happened was probably like around 3 to 4 months on hormones, and it was my voice. It was kind of like a awkward crackle, um, but not like a deep crackle. It was kind of like breaking. Sorry, my dog's eating the paper. Um, so yeah, it was like around 3 or 4 months. The first thing that changed. Hi, Oakley. Um, yeah. So the next thing was bottom growth. That's probably not something I really want to talk about because my family is probably gonna watch this. Um, but that's different for everybody. Um, it happens, so just Google. Um, the next thing, and that was probably the first month and a half, was bottom growth. Um, the next thing was like a body odor change. That was different. It wasn't really like sweating more. It was more like your whole body like smells like a dude. Um, I didn't mind it, but you could definitely tell like that you smelled differently. So I have to put deodorant on like 3 times a day. So yeah, and I work at the hospital, so like I'm constantly moving, so it you can definitely tell like yeah. Um, the next thing is probably confidence. Before testosterone, I probably didn't have like any self confidence. Um, yeah, so like your whole demeanor change, um, especially like socially. Like I feel like I'm more like not outgoing, but just more of who I am, I guess. Um, so yeah, that was a few months on testosterone. The next thing was acne, and thank God that didn't come till after I got married. I got married last August. Um, so that was my oh geez, I think I think the acne started around 5 months, 4 or 5 months, and it just like came out of nowhere. Like my whole face like blew up with acne, and it's cystic, so it's like all red and it's painful. Like my back is covered, so my self esteem like definitely went down when that happened. I just got put on an antibiotic for that. So it's only been a week on that. So hopefully that starts to, get rid of all of this stuff because it sucks and it's not cool. Oakley, can you go away? Um, yeah, so that wasn't the greatest boost in self esteem. Um, the next thing that started to happen was body hair. Um, I probably first started getting body hair like on my stomach, like a happy trail, and it was like a weird like 3 little hairs. So I was like, oh okay, and I had like no stomach hair whatsoever before hormones. So that was like the first thing I noticed. Now it's grown in like a lot, but it's like there's some dark ones and then there's some light ones. So um, I think it's still filling in. Um, and then facial hair. When my mustache grows in, like it's super dirty looking, like it gets really dark or like right here. Um, my wife hates it. And I thought I liked it until I took a picture one day, and like I looked like I had dirt on my face, so I was like, all right, no, it's time to go. So I probably shaved, um, I don't know, maybe like 2.5 weeks ago. So it's starting to come back, but it's not like as like it's not super like dark as it was before. And then I have like little my wife calls them billy goat hairs under my chin, and there's like some super awkward like long black ones. Um, but yeah, I think eventually it'll start coming in more coarse. I don't really have too much hair like right here yet. You can sort of see like not here, but I can see them in the mirror, like they're long blonde sideburn hairs. So hopefully those fill in too um, eventually. Muscle growth, nothing drastic happened. Um, I think the first thing that happened was my traps. Um, there's like a lump now. So that was never there before, and I wasn't really working out too much. It's hard to work out because I'm in school still. So once I get like a routine going, like either like I'll have an exam to study for or like a quiz or something. So like I just put the gym off, and then like once you don't go for 4 days, like you just stop going for like a month. So um, my arms did get bigger, not bigger like width wise, but more defined. Like my triceps. Like if I flex my triceps, you can see like the outline of it. So that's pretty cool. But my biceps, same thing, not like super defined, but they're there. Um, not really leg muscle. My calves probably got a little bit bigger. Um, not much in my thighs either. I've always had like upper abs. That's like a thing, I guess. I've always had them. Um, oh, my back. My upper back got huge. Not well compared to what it was. Like I pretty much was like had no muscle. So I'll put pictures in after for you guys. Like my back got more defined and like wider, so it's like this now. Um, so that was cool. And I can feel it. Like I can feel like if I'm lifting someone at work, I can like feel my back and my shoulder muscles like I can feel them. It's weird. They're like they get tight and like I can feel like I can like lift like 400 pounds. Um, so that's a pretty cool feeling. Um, Appetite and energy. A lot of trans guys say that like their appetite changes and they're super hungry all the time. That didn't really happen for me. I noticed that like my taste buds changed. So like my wife doesn't eat red meat. It makes her sick. So like I stopped eating red meat probably when we started dating. But now like I crave beef. I don't know if it's beef or if it's just I crave protein. So like I'll eat hamburgers now and not steak. I've never really liked steak, but like yeah, I crave protein and it's so weird. And other things that I like never used to eat, like I hated eggs. Like they almost make me gag when I think about them, but now like I eat eggs every morning with my wife. So that's a big change. Like I'll eat pretty much anything you put in front of me, which probably isn't a good thing for weight gain. When I first started hormones, I weighed in, I think, at like 128 at the doctor's office, and I'm probably almost 150 now. Um, and I don't have fat really anywhere. Like, I have big hips, well, big hips to me, so that's probably where it is. I don't really have like a gut or anything. Um, so it was probably mostly muscle that I gained, which is awesome. Um, Energy, I didn't really notice like a boost in energy. I work and go to school, so you know I have that energy to do that stuff, but I don't have like a let's go run 3 mile energy. So yeah, um, and this is still within the first 6 7 months. Um, Before hormones, I pass maybe like 30% of the time. Um, and then when I started once my voice started changing, um, I started passing more and more. So right now I probably pass like maybe 98% of the time. And to me, it's weird because like I don't feel like I pass, and then like someone like at school, like my lab partner, like knows that I'm a guy. Like she doesn't know that I'm a trans guy. She just views me as a male. Um, so that's pretty cool. Um, yeah. So male privilege. That's something that is pretty different. You know, going from identifying as a female, a lesbian female, to passing as a straight male. You know, guys definitely treat you differently, more of like a respectful thing, compared to being treated as like a lesbian. You know, they kind of like look down at you. So that's pretty cool. Uh, oh, the opposite thing. So the guys view me as a guy, so that's awesome. But the females, like in class, like females, their attitude towards me is like completely different than it was before hormones. Um, they're kind of rude. It comes off to me as rude, anyways. Like, um, I don't know. It's so opposite. Um, so yeah, it's just rudeness. I don't know. Um, so that's something that I recently started noticing. Um, yeah. So I think in the next videos I'll talk about like my family, college, work, and like how I'm, like what I go through on a daily basis, um, just to help out other trans guys and to show the people that I can't like talk to person to person, um, that I want to identify as a male, um, and hopefully it'll help a lot of you guys, understand what I go through, and hopefully it'll help me to, see that I am changing, um, because it's hard for someone to, you know, see themselves change when you look in the mirror every day, or even my wife, like we've lived together for like 5.5 or 4 years, so for her it's hard to see the changes too because we're with each other every day. Ow, Oakley. So that'll be good. Um, so yeah, next time we'll talk about those things.